Late, but better late than never. Starting lineups. You have the starting lineups?
No, I don't have anything on that.
All right, let me run through it. Um, Andre Blake in a goal. Adrian Mariappa, Damian Lowe, Kemar Lawrence, Alvas Powell, um, Anthony Grant, and Speedy in the midfield. Junior Flemings and Tyrick McGee playing on the other side. It looks either side. It looks like I'm not sure of the formation, and Corey Burke and Shamar Nicholson up front. Zine.
Yeah.
Um, Kayla Navas in goal for Costa Rica. Ricardo Blanco, Oscar Duarte, Francisco Calvo, Brian Oviedo. That's the defense. The midfield is Borges and Marine. Um, then you have Joel Campbell, Brian Ruiz, Jefferson Brenes, and Jonathan Moya playing as a lone striker. So those are the lineups for the two teams.
Shout out to Joel.
Yeah, you don't know. Um, we have definitely start better than we looked against thing there. We're now actually in the ascendancy. But I expect these guys to be to do better than the last team because they're more familiar with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This group of players have more synergy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
So we join now in Costa Rica. Costa Rica now in the second minute with a nice cross into the box. Can't quite make anything of it. Another chip into the box.
Yeah.
And there's a headed goal. Costa Rica up 1-0. Just like that. Poor defending in the box.
You know, it's the same way they scored in the thing there in the Gold Cup. So they went back to the same formula. Not surprised though. So we know it might be a long night. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy in the box.
Easy and soft. Easy and soft goal. You know what I mean?
Mariappa, I'm very disappointed in.
Yeah.
He didn't even. Was
Yeah,
it
he didn't
Mariappa? Yeah.
even. He didn't. Yeah. The defender didn't
Oh, was
even
it
look
Damon?
around. Look,
Yeah,
I
it was
think it's
Mariappa.
Yeah, I think it's
He didn't even
Mariapa.
try to jump. Look at this. It is
Yeah.
Mariappa.
Yeah, man.
Poor.
Poor. Poor.
And
Poor.
especially from him. I'm not expecting that.
Yeah.
Such
They,
as
they, def-
easy
they definitely
mistakes.
need to do better. Easy.
Mm. I can't even.
Very.
I mean, Damian Lowe should have done better too. But I mean, he must have thought Mariappa had it covered. You know, he didn't expect that ball across.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Jamaica
Jamaica.
started
The,
in the
the,
box trying to work it
yeah.
out. Where is in our league?
No, just a general observation of the team, and that's like the moral around the team must be really low because um I know these players are better than this, no matter if it's local base or English players. You know what I mean? Them
Yeah.
just seem to lack the direction that's required. Yeah, man. So guys, for the three people in another thing there, welcome. Less than 5 minutes, and we're all no, just over 5 minutes to be actual, to be truthful. And Jamaica already 1-0 down and under pressure again.
And just like we discussed in the preview to this match, Costa Rica now missing any chances. Any little
Yeah,
small chance they get in front of goal, they're taking that.
yeah, and they're
They
not
are
that.
opportunists.
Yeah, they're not a team that scores a lot. So the fact that they were able to thing there to score so early. Don't expect them to give away anything because we were not able to score on them during the Gold Cup either. All right, go under the play-by-play, Wade, man. Look for a thing there for put up on the screen.
Costa Rica spraying a deep ball into the box, cross field from right to left, out to the right.
Not surprised though. All right. Tapa looking bewildered already. Oh boy. What you think the problems are though? I mean, like, what do you think the solutions are to some of these problems we're seeing in the team? Not hearing you. Audio gone. Wait. Yeah, not hearing you, bro. Check your audio. No audio. So yeah, guys, we're 7.5 minutes in. Um, Costa Rica now comfortably in possession in the own half. Trying attempting a long ball, but it goes straight through to the Jamaican goalkeeper. Looks like it's going to be another long night of um, Costa Rica frustrating because one thing them do have is a good defense and a goalkeeper. Check if we come back in. All right, now see if Jamaica can make something happen. Trying to move the ball around on the Costa Rica 18-yard box. Ball is deflected out back to Jamaica half line. Attempt at a long ball, taken down well by Corey Burke, but played out. Let's see who would be. Let's see if it will be a. I
Sorry
hear you.
about that.
Yeah, man. I hear you though. All right, Jamaica winning the ball high up in Costa Rica territory. Ooh, offside. Well, definitely some more positive bets. Better.
Oh, would opportunity Jamaica dancing in the box, but
Yeah, yeah,
nothing could be. Oh, it was offside anyway.
yeah, yeah. Call for offside.
Mr. McGee trying his best, dancing and weaving, but was already outside. I like his tenaciousness, but he needs to be more clinical and quickly with that.
Yeah,
Even though he was already outside, he had enough time to put the ball in the back of the net before it was flagged up for outside.
yeah, man. The best thing that Jamaica can do now is try to get this level as soon as possible and get themselves back in the fight. Easier said than done, though. But they seem to be having a good amount of possession. It's just that they have to find something to do with it.
I think this is the first time they're really stringing things together.
Yeah.
Nice step up out of the midfield there to almost win the ball. It did indeed win the ball. I think that was it Anthony Grant who stepped up? No, it was Alvas Powell.
Okay.
Nice progression out the back to claim the ball, giving Jamaica possession, losing it now to Costa Rica. Costa Rica now trying to build up back, play push wide on the wing. Costa Rica with 2 men in the box and across into the box. Good defending there by Mr. Lowe.
So like a slightly ahead of you.
You're ahead of me.
Yeah, slightly. But Jamaica, you can definitely see the benefit of thing there.
The
Having
synergy, them knowing the fact that they know
yeah.
each other and play with each other before.
Yeah, although we're down 1-0 early. Because it seems like if you want a goal, go down Jamaica right side. It's there for you. So
I think
um
I think keep switching the defensive unit at the back is too detrimental, man.
yeah,
We need to have a partnership going, and not just a
yeah,
defensive partnership with the two central defenders, but also the keeper. Those
yeah,
three players need to be in total harmony, and it can't be done
yeah.
when you keep switching up. Reckless ball out. Are we at the same time now? 11:35.
No, you are a little ahead of me now. It seems.
What's
I
going
say
on?
your thing just skip.
Yeah, Jamaica with the ball. Oh, wayward pass from Mr. Lawrence. From Mr. Fleming, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I just seen it now.
Jamaica with a nice opportunity crossing the box. Nothing to come out of the Costa Rica defense well. Jamaica still has the ball. Another direct pass into the box. Found Mr. Burke, but he couldn't do anything with it. Alvas Paul with a cross into the box. Jamaica keeping up pressure on Costa Rica. Another
Yes.
attempt to the box. Burke. No, Tyreek McGee. Again, Tyreek McGee on the ball too long. I see he's dying to try and make something happen, but
Mm-hmm.
he's not doing it quick enough. Now we're caught in the position with Damien Lowe high up the field. Shot, far shot taken a good 40 yards out, but Blake was able to come down and cover. Now Costa Rica recycling the ball all the way back to the defender, who's
Yeah.
walking it into our midfield.
Oh wow.
Costa Rica
Costa
tries to
Rica on top of
reorganize.
the 18. Shot pushed away by Blake there.
Yeah,
Mm.
Costa Rica trying to reorganize. Now they have personnel in the positions they want. They send a long ball into the box, but unfortunately for them, it was flagged for offside.
Mm.
Mr. Joel Campbell, the Arsenal man, the
Farmer.
ex-Arsenal man,
Yeah.
flagged for offside there.
Yeah, man. So 1-0 down, approaching 15 minutes.
Rapid pass out the back there.
Yeah, 1-0 down, but we definitely probably played probably the best 5 minutes of football I've seen in the first
In a
3 minutes.
while, eh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
If they could have just kept that goal out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because games like this a lot of times end up 1-0, you know. Because it don't look like Costa Rica is the strongest team in the midfield.
Yeah, they don't really keep possession well.
Yeah.
What they do is progress the ball into the box and create opportunities well.
Yeah. So if we get close to them, we should be able to um thing there, get the ball. All right, now let's check some comments. What kind of team is this? We could have at least include a couple of the British brothers. The British brothers cannot travel to Costa Rica or Mexico. Hence, you see mostly local based player, not local based, but mostly players based outside of the UK. So
I don't know if you
players are
heard today
playing in the
that Jamaica is
states.
now on the red list for the United States as well.
Okay,
Just been
wow,
announced today.
yeah, man.
Jamaica slowly advancing the ball up the field.
Mm,
While Mr. Burke and Mr. Nicholson testing the lines of the Costa Rican defense, but nobody brave enough to make that breakthrough pass. Walking it up slowly, Mr. Grant and Alvas tries to work it. Sorry, Mr. Fleming and Mr. Grant try to work it. No ball spread wide. Not sure if it's Alvas Powell out there working that wing.
definitely the best ball possession
Roughly
I've
given
seen.
away there by Speedy.
Okay. Yes. Just passes it to the opponent.
Not expecting that from you, Sir Williams. Blake recovers. Excellent quick distribution out to Tyreek McGee. It looks like. Is it Mr. McGee? Oh no, it was Mr. Flemings trying to make something work. Trying to push it for Mr. Nicholson, but the Costa Rican defender read it out quickly. Now Costa Rica trying to build the ball back out to the fence. Playing it around. Jamaica now pressing high. Very high line there. With Tyreek McGee pushing up. I don't know if Mr. McGee is playing some sort of attacking midfield position, central attacking midfield position. But that's where he looks like he's pressing from when Jamaica doesn't have the ball. Alvas dancing on the wings, try to spray one to Nicholson, who, if read properly, could have made more from that, could have made a battle out of that, should have pressed for that one. I'm going to say good chance there, Mr. Powell. Good opportunity to try and create something there, sir. Costa Rica now playing it in the back. Defenders trying to carry it up, progress the ball up the middle. They're allowed to do so. Nice dummy sends. Costa Rica in the box.
Yes,
shooting
still in the box.
opportunity. Shot. Mr. Blake recovers. That was a very, very good play there from good run from Mr. Montoya.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Jamaica now starting with a quick counter. Tyreek McGee.
Mr. Powell.
Yeah.
Back to Flemings to Mr. McGee. Ball spread wide. And the ball player broken down back to Speedy. Speedy pushes it to Mr. Flemings. Flemings takes a shot and it's just over the bar. I think we could have done something a little bit better with that, Mr. Flemings, but it was still a good attempt there.
19 people in the room. Like up the live, guys.
Yeah, Mr. Burke running wide open to his left, but
Jafar B, the messenger. Kiss the World Cup goodbye if we lose. Simple as that. Yeah, I don't think it's about going to the World Cup no more, no.
It's about putting in performances.
Yeah, it's about putting in performances. Because obviously something is wrong here. And I think this is a price to pay for that impasse between the federation and the players in late last year and early this year.
It's also an opportunity to investigate really where the problems lie.
Yeah.
You know?
Because man all say man tell lie pan man now. Tapo say him not pick the team. JFF say lie him pick the team. So I never know. You know what I mean? So that shows even bigger signs of problems to me. But back to the match.
The usual blame game. Merry-go-round. Nothing new there. What crunching tackle there. And a foul call on Mr. Burke. But I like the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Again, Mr. Burke steps up. Hungry. I think we need to supply him. He definitely has a taste for it today.
Yeah.
Costa Rica able to stand up on the ball, now dancing, Joel Campbell being able to spread the ball around. They're trying to distribute it inside of Jamaica's half, spraying the ball wide, switching play now. A quick 1-2 pass carries Costa Rica into Jamaica's box. Lovely turn, but lovely piece of defending there by Mr. Fleming. Long switch of play out to Burke by Mr. Lowe. It would appear to be. Taxi to Speedy. Speedy to Tyreek. Tyreek turns back. Looking. Finds Speedy. Speedy finds back Tyreek and they're playing with it around the back. Very dangerous back pass there by Lowe as he turns Tyreek and tells him to slow it down. Obviously not on the same wavelength there, Mr. McGee. He's been anxious to make something happen today, but the youngster needs to keep a cool head. Shout out to Simo.
Yeah.
Heal up your boy.
Yeah. George's old boy.
Nice pass. Nice pass on the wing to Mr. Powell. Mr. Powell dances into the box, sends in a cross. Mr. Burke onto the cross. Now to Tyreek. Tyreek plays the ball back out.
I'm a couple seconds ahead of you guys, so I won't tell you.
Oh, shot on goal, Burke with a nice shot on goal.
I
Tyreek
think,
covers on top of the box. Spreads
yeah.
it wide back to Alvas Powell. Alvas Powell sets up a cross. Tries to go deep inside the Costa Rican half. Turns it back and wins a throw in.
All right, guys. So in terms of possession right now, it's 54% Costa Rica, 46% Jamaica. So you see ooh, opportunity. Oh my God, how did he miss that? How did he miss that? That was an opportunity for the
Long
equalizer.
ball in by
Missed
Mr.
a
Powell.
sitter.
Ball
Tyreek
up in the
McGee.
air. Tyreek McGee recovers in the box and spreads it wide. Tyreek McGee, that was your chance. Keeping a cool head was the message to you around 5 minutes ago, and exactly what he didn't do. Simo, come get your boy.
No, that's not Simo's. Oh yeah, that's Simo Bala. Yeah, McGee, Speedy, and Flemmer. You can't tell Simo about none of them.
And he had time. He had time to compose himself, time to look up and get his head over the ball.
Yeah, man. That was a clear cut opportunity missed
Guilt
by
edge.
Jamaica.
Guilt edge.
But we can take positives from that. We would have
Many
liked that.
positives.
Yeah, we
Because
would
we
have
didn't
liked that
create
one.
anything like that with Panama.
Yeah.
And we're still
And like,
pressuring. Oh, Alvas right down into the goalie's touch line. Costa Rica plays up. Oh, and Jamaica with a nice pressure wins a throw high up the field, taken quickly by Mr. Nokno. We have Taxi. Taxi plays it back. It's now with Speedy. Speedy back to Taxi on the wing. Taxi spots Mr. Fleming. Mr. Fleming's looking for a cross, but he's been flagged for offside. Mr. Fleming was wondering why he had nobody running with him. He didn't know he was that far offside.
yeah. All right, guys. Like I was saying, the possession stats is 54 to 64 in favor of Costa Rica, but not far apart. So that shows that Jamaica is holding on to the possession and thing there. In terms of shots on target, it's 3 apiece. Costa Rica's 3 shots, all 3 have been on target. None of Jamaica's have been on target. 1 was blocked and 2 have been off target. Jamaica is leading with 1 in terms of corners, 1 corner. We have been offside twice and they have been offside once. We have committed 4 fouls, they have committed 3.
Which speaks to how Jamaica has really been putting in a good attacking display this match.
Yeah,
and a fairly decent defensive play. This is a better showing all round.
Yeah.
And let us face it, with stronger opposition than Panama. Costa Rica is a stronger team than Panama. Let us be real. And we're putting up a better show here.
Yeah, man. It's just
away. Long ball spread. Nothing for Mr. Lawrence. Jamaica seems to be losing faith deep into the 23rd minute, going on to 24th minute right now. And has sprayed up a hopeful ball to Mr. Lawrence, who did not get it up, was not able to keep it in. And now Costa Rica is making a counter from a throw in, but soon to give the ball away. It's now with Mr. Speedy. Speedy spreads it back to Mr. Mariappa, gets it back to Speedy. Speedy now coming all the way back with only Mr. Lowe and Mr. Mariappa behind him. He passes it to Mr. Lowe. Ball back to Speedy. Speedy looking. Tyreek with Burke. Onto the wing to Alvas. Alvas now back to Speedy. Speedy pivots, chips the ball to Tyreek, who Tyreek comes back deep into Jamaica's own half. Quick ball, quick turn of play by Tyreek, but good intent there by Mr. Fleming for execution. He tried to send a quick through ball through the middle. In an attempt that Mr. Nicholson and Mr. Burke could pounce, but the weight was far too heavy on the ball there.
Yeah. Excellent pass for McGee, though. Definitely probably the best pass I've seen of the match.
Visionary.
Yeah, man.
They're playing the goal again for Costa Rica. Let's get it clear. Costa Rica got lucky. They got lucky twice with that goal. So
No, you see, that's what happens when you don't concentrate from the start of the game.
fortune favors the prepared, my friend. Whether you get
Yeah,
lucky or
man.
not, if you got lucky, that still means you deserve it.
Yeah,
Because you
but
have to be
like
prepared to take advantage of the fortune.
you see, if you have anybody who scouts your opposition, if you want to score from Jamaica, you know where to go.
Mr. Lowe with a strong talking to by the official after a crunching tackle
Yeah,
on the Costa Rican number 10.
in a somewhat dangerous position for him to float in the ball right on top of the 18.
Mr. Brian Ruiz himself,
All right.
one of Costa Rica's brightest stars.
All right. So that goes out for to a throw in for Costa Rica, right? In line with the top of the 18.
Joel Campbell, the ex-Arsenal man, stands over the ball. Andre Blake shouting instructions to his line. Joel swings a nice deep cross into the box, but Mr. Lawrence is soon onto it. Keeps the ball clear for a throw in on the near the 20-yard mark. Taxi there trying to organize his line. As Costa Rica comes up to take this throw in, it looks like they're going to take a short throw to Mr. Ruiz, working the ball on the edge of the box with Joel Campbell. Joel Campbell sets up a pass on the top of the 18, which was sent high.
Jamaica is giving away too much possession back to Costa Rica now. We need to
I think it's an anxiousness for them to score. They know they have the ability to, and they're kind of pushing it a little bit
yeah,
too much. They need to
yeah,
keep the intensity, but to be more controlled in their delivery.
yeah.
Mr. Lowe slowing it down as I just think was required. Speedy comes all the way back to collect it. Spreads it
21
wide.
people watching and we only have 5 likes. Like up the live, guys.
Where's your manners, people? They don't know as you
Like
come
up
out
the
the door,
live,
the
guys.
at the mat, and you hit the like button. Where's your
Yeah, man.
manners?
Big up man like Messenger Jafar B. You know what I mean?
Big
There
up.
from the start.
Give me a
Um,
message.
Man say I can't wait another 4 years for the next World Cup. I don't see Jamaica spending money on grassroots to produce a Bailey, but Sterling on a yearly basis, like England. I don't understand the last part of the comment, but yeah, we don't really we have a lot of people that talk about youth development, but don't really do the right things in terms of for the youth. Them more do the things that more benefit them clubs more than the youth them. When you see where them sell some of the top talent that come out of Jamaica, you can see say yo, some of them people who are on the club them short sighted. All right, back to the game. Yeah, man, like up the life, people. So yeah,
I think he brings up a very interesting point on a topic that we really need to explore in terms of how does Jamaica really develop? You know, it's football, you know?
yeah,
And really and truly, you said something yesterday and it's so true. Sometimes the biggest problems has it has the simplest solutions.
yeah,
And I think we should just start off simple. How about having more regulation spec fields?
yeah,
We should have so much regulation spec fields that high school level already knows the touch of an international standard fields, knows the weighting. You understand what I'm saying?
okay. A break in play here, guys. We're waiting for play to continue again.
Alvas Paul looks like he's picked up a knock,
Yeah,
limping off the field.
yeah. All right, here we go now.
No, it's not Alvas Paul, it's Mr. Burke.
Yeah. All right. Costa Rica turn it back over. Jamaica back in possession. Yeah, guys, we're not winning, but it's not hard. It's not as hard to watch as the first two games. To be honest with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, unfortunate circumstance with the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Lowe, nice recovery with an excellent through ball, flagged for offside is Mr. Nicholson. I'm not so sure. We need VAR for this one. I think Mr. Nicholson timed this one well.
Yeah.
I want to see the replay on that. Oh, he was well off. He was indeed well off. But once again, Jamaica showing an anxiety to score. They know they have the potential. They just can't keep their heads.
Yeah.
30th minute, and already the forward line looks like steam is in short supply. We're playing ping pong with it in the Costa Ricans half currently. Costa Rica gets a lucky ping to Joel Campbell, who pongs it right back to Jamaica.
Some pinging and ponging. All right. To be honest with you, with slight adjustments, Jamaica can win this game, even though they're down.
What type of
1-0.
adjustments are you talking about now, League? Are you talking about formation or personnel? Where you see where? Because in quite to be
honest
fair,
with you, probably just a little bit more patience. And passing around the ball a little bit more, because thing there does give us a lot of possession. So we have to do something with that possession. You know what I mean? I've seen one or two good passes. Keep the ball on the ground. That's the first thing.
Tyreek McGee has been pushed off the ball fairly too easily. And that's the second time for this match it has happened. Mr. McGee, welcome to the big leagues.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the weaknesses in his game, is his ability to
stand up,
retain the ball when he's tackled.
I think that's a negative to schoolboy football that I think not enough people talk about that.
Yeah.
You know,
big up yourself, Leon Burrell. And big up everybody who are coming at the chat. Like it up as you forward, yo. And if you don't subscribe yet, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It's 32 minutes gone. Costa Rica leading 1-0. If you guys have seen the first two matches, it's not that terrible. It's not the terrible performance that we had in the office.
Maybe we can review the statistics again.
All right. You want me to give you guys a quick stat check again?
Yeah, because I think a good amount of play has ensued since that last statistical breakdown.
Okay, just give me a second.
Costa Rica dancing on the top of Jamaica's half. Mr. Flemings with a headed clearer right back to Costa Rican defender, who spreads it wide. Costa Rica now trying to work it in the midfield, spreads it wide again, long hopeful cross into the box.
Costa Rica finds in tons of space in the midfield here now. Anytime you're ready for the stat check, let me know, yeah?
Yeah, man, let's go with it.
All right, so it's 53% to 47% possession, right? Total shots 4 each. Shots on target 3 for Costa Rica. We still don't have a shot on target. Shots on off target 2. Shots blocked 2. I guess we've had shots on target, but they've been blocked, right? But they don't. You know, the stats them don't consider them. Corner kicks still 1 to us, none to Costa Rica. We have been offside 3 times. They have been offside once. We've committed 6 fouls. They've committed 4. They've had 1 big chance. We've had 0. They've had 1 counter attack. We've had 0. They've had 1 shot from the counter attack, and we've had 0 shots inside the box.
From outside the 18 from Costa Rica by Joel Campbell there, but to no avail as it slices wide of Mr. Blake, but it was called for concern there by Joel.
Yeah. Kept it on the ground.
Yeah.
Just didn't have the
accuracy.
Yeah, and it wasn't excuse me, way off neither. Not at all.
Jamaica knocking it in the back.
Yeah. So our goalkeeper make 2 saves so far. Kayla Navas hasn't had to make a save yet. They've had 219 passes. We have had 166.
Jamaica pushing high up into the Costa Rican back line with a high press. High press almost working there as Mr. Nicholson almost won the ball. Mr. Burke almost won the ball from the Costa Rican defender now. It's a double team on the defender. He's in trouble. Jamaica keeps its high pressure there going by Mr. Fleming and Mr. Nicholson. Tries to knock it out, but recovers. Now they make a lovely...
Garrett, we're under one love, Garrett.
Costa Rica with a brilliant counter into Jamaica's box. Setting up for a shot. Oh, just over the bar. Jamaica narrowly escaping. A beautiful curling shot there. Looks like from Mr. Jimmy Marin.
The man who scored the first goal. Jamaica being caught high there. Extremely high up the pitch. The score is 1-0 got. Yeah, man. So we're kind of losing some of our composure now. Over the last 5 minutes or so, we've definitely not put the ball back down on the carpet and not passing it as well as we were earlier.
Tyreek McGee trying to advance something with Alvos on the wing. Alvos fighting for the ball. Winning a throw in deep into the Costa Rican half. Oh, it was Mr. Burke actually.
Yeah. 41 people in the live, guys. Like it up as you come in. Score is Costa Rica 1, Jamaica 0 after 37 minutes.
Terry McGree spreads it wide.
Jamaica's had their chances.
Grant
but failed to
back to Grant on the outside of the Costa Rican box. Grant does nothing with it. Gives it back to Taxi. Taxi to Nicholson. Nicholson to Taxi. Into the box to Fleming. And Fleming does the most horrendous thing I've ever seen in football. I don't know what that was. Well, he does seem to have
wow.
it out.
Oh, wow.
What was that? Or am I being too hard on Mr. Fleming?
That was, I don't know if the ball bubbled up on him or what.
It was a deflected shot. We actually won a corner there.
Okay, so it was deflected.
It was deflected.
Okay.
Fleming stands over the corner now. Referee spots something in the box. Speaking to Mr. Grant.
Yeah.
Mr. Grant causing trouble with the keeper and Mr. Nicholson with a shot, a headed opportunity over the bar. Referee seeing us for a goal kick. Jamaica winning a lot of corners here, which again speaks to our attacking intent. We really are keeping up the pressure here on the Costa Rica.
The shot quality is just poor though.
Definitely.
The attempts have been
very poor.
Yeah. I think we have actually had better quality attempts than Costa Rica. I know that for a fact. We're just not
Costa Rica now inside Jamaica box, but it's headed clearly. Long ball out to Mr. Nicholson. Mr. Nicholson with nice hold up play, turns back, finds Tyreek McGee. Tyreek McGee switches the play to the right, finds Mr. Burke, who's driving into the Costa Rican box, tries to cross it low for Mr. Nicholson, but earns himself a corner. Good work there, man, Mr. Burke. Very tenacious.
Well done.
Very tenacious. A lot of hard work there.
Showing a lot of spirit and fight there, you know?
Definitely. And good presence of mind to get that cross off. If he got a cross off, it would have been dangerous. Jamaica would have crossed into the box, but deflected out. Costa Rica is able to now clear the ball deep into Jamaica's half. Recovered there by Taxi. Taxi sends it high up the field.
Looking back, reflecting on that match, that Panama game was a dead giveaway, bro. The starting the 8 new man them give away the game.
Definitely.
Look at the difference now. And it's not like say the man them who them start can't play, but you can't start 8 man like that when a gel. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, man. If you are going to incorporate 2 or 3 max into the team and then you sub in the rest.
Well, I mean, the statistics say it all. We're playing a stronger team who we've defended better because we're at this point we were 2 goals down without creating an opportunity against Panama. Now we've created 4 opportunities against Costa Rica and are only down 1 goal. So
exactly.
And we don't have any international superstars in this lineup.
Yeah, exactly. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live.
Costa
Let's get
Rica
out
trying
there.
to work something out of their own half with the defense, gives the ball away sloppily to Jamaica Nicholson. Now sends a nice long pass down to who it seems to be Mr. Fleming, dances on the ball and skies the ball.
Oh,
Nice.
whoa.
Goes Mr. Burke with a golden opportunity.
Jesus. But just keep the ball on the ground, brother.
Beautiful work by Mr. Burke.
Walks through the defense.
Corner, but
Is it a corner?
No, the
It looks like it could be a corner.
It should have been a corner.
Yeah,
now
player
Mr.
down.
And requires attention.
Yeah. But we're definitely looking better in this game, even though we're losing. Might sound crazy, me saying that, but coming out of the previous 2 games. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the stoppage of plays from Jamaica's attack into the box. I mean, we never said anything like that in Panama. Yeah. Every stoppage in play in the Panama match was their attack.
Yeah.
And this was a clear corner, by the way. I mean, that's why Mr. Burke is now injured.
Yeah, man.
FIFA, we need to hurry up with some video assisted refereeing there now.
Yeah, man. We're not good enough for the VAR around here.
We need to hurry up with that.
Shots of Tapa coaching.
Tyreek getting an earful from Tapa. Tyreek and
Why am I cracking up? Yeah, Jafar B said, through your attack, integrate 2 or 3 at a time. No most, man. I said to set up the man them when you just chucking everybody upon the field for play Panama. When you know that Panama is a possession team. Probably one of the best passing teams in the Hex. You know what I mean? Compared to Costa Rica.
All right, play beginning.
Look up.
On the beginning of the 43rd minute with Costa Rica kicking their ball out from their own 18, playing with it around in their half with the back 3 unchallenged. Jamaica forming a low block high in their own half, allowing Costa Rica to bring the ball out. Obviously, an instruction, and as soon as they reach the half, Jamaica presses, but Costa Rica able to work the ball down to the wings, finding joy in the wings. Jamaica still keeps tight. Costa Rica still maintains possession, very scrappy. Inside the box, shot on target,
saved by the goalkeeper. Good save, sir.
This Marine has around 4 shots on us now, including a goal.
Everald Brian is asking if we thought Jamaica underestimated Panama team on Sunday.
Definitely.
And I think
underestimated Panama and overestimated ourselves.
Yeah. And end up embarrassing ourselves and making our team look bad. You know what I mean? All right. So we are approaching the halftime now, guys. Despite going down 1-0 early, Jamaica has managed to get somewhat of a foothold in the game. They haven't had everything their way, but they aren't being overrun. You know what I mean?
We're definitely having our share of the ball.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Everald. Yeah, boy. I was embarrassed too. I think everybody who genuinely love Jamaican football and love our national team feel the one there, because that was unnecessary. Them never have to put it through that. Just use some common sense, and we could. That was a game we could have possibly won, even though we get 3-0 at home.
Time added to the match.
Yeah,
we've already chewed up 10 seconds of this. Jamaica needs to score a goal in this half to show intent. I think 1-1 at halftime would be a fair reflection of the match so far. What say you, Mr. Primo?
Yeah, but we've wasted our finishing.
Nicholson in the box, holding up the ball,
Ugh.
outside to Burke. Burke dancing, wayward cross into the box, giving Tyreek McGee work to do. On to Speedy. Speedy finds Alvas, who was immediately channeled by Brenner. Marin, sorry. Marin sprays the ball into the middle. Marin again, but Alvas wins this time, but is quickly overrun by Brenner.
See a card coming out here.
Yes, that was a rash challenge, and as the referee indicated by his hand, this is the fourth rash challenge by Mr. Burke.
Yeah.
Fourth time he's had to speak to Mr. Burke, and we did speak about it early. We did notice Mr. Burke's enthusiasm, and
Yeah, he's been in the wars
he's
though.
been in the trenches, and unfortunately, his hard work has been penalized with a yellow card.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
30
The
minutes
three
remaining
the
in
three
the
love there in the office did the hot Everall. Trust me. if you go back and watch the watch along with me and Wade, we look like I got through depression.
and
But
the
so be
referee
it.
deciding that the last 20 seconds isn't worth the torture for Jamaica and blows it off. Mr. Marin, the man in focus. The
Yeah, man.
little known Costa Rican is coming out the hero. All eyes also on their right back, Ricardo Blanco,
Yeah.
who has been instrumental, I think.
Um, we have to put our shooting boots on. The chances are coming, and we are wasting them.
What is your view on Mr. Grant, though?
I think he's doing his job. We
You
look
think he's doing
our
his job?
midfield look as he's not spectacular, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what he does is he enables us to probably keep the possession a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How are
Instead
you
of
looking to change it up for the half now?
I wouldn't go
Maybe
too
Blair for Mr. Junior? What are you thinking?
no, I wouldn't go to changes yet until about 60 minutes because it's not like it's panic mode yet.
Okay.
Um
A few careful words by Tapper should do the
yeah,
trick, is what you're saying.
yeah.
I agree.
Everall is asking if Andre Gray is there in Costa Rica. No, Andre
No.
Gray didn't travel for any of the qualifiers, and no English, no Premier League players or Championship players are in the squad that goes to Mexico or Costa Rica. Um, Anthony Grant is there because he plays in League One. I think Blair Turgott is there too because he plays in Sweden. Yeah, I would like to see Blair involved in the game. But to be honest with you, if I'm going to take off anybody, it would be either one of Burke or Nicholson, and it would probably be Shamar.
I don't know about that.
And
Shamar,
I'd probably put Flemmer in the 10 spot.
I definitely think I'll take Burke off.
Well,
Um,
yeah, Burke have the card, so that makes sense. But
and I think I'd like Tyreek in the central.
mm,
I just don't think Burke and Fleming, especially Burke, is um transitioning the ball effectively out of midfield. They are doing a job, but
uh,
I don't think it's effective.
I think I've seen more out of Burke than
Than
Nicholson.
Fleming.
No, than Nicholson.
No, I don't know. I am happy with Nicholson playing in the lone. He seems to be playing a lone
I don't
striker.
know. I don't know.
And
Whenever I watch him play, I don't see much of him.
no,
He
but look,
scores, but he's not
look
like
at
in
his
the game
hold
as
up
much.
play. Look at his hold up play in this match.
All right.
He has brought down a lot of balls and defended well and
Yeah.
allowed for players to arrive. He's done that many times this match. I think Shamar Nicholson is an unsung hero of this match right now. I'm telling you, I'm very
All
impressed
right.
with him so far.
More thing there. Look out, keep an eye out for it. Panama Mexico tie. Let's hope them can hold on to that, Chris.
What?
Yeah, man.
Mr. Christensen, the Spanish man with the Swedish name,
Yeah, man.
you look like you have the syrup. Maybe you need to come take away a different Spaniard job a whole a warmer seat in North London. Yeah?
Kevin Davis is asking, do you guys think we can come back in the second half and win the game?
Yes. Yes, we're definitely showing what we need to see to take it to them.
Yeah. We just need to be probably
5% more efficient.
yeah, just a little bit more aggressive. Not to foul nor anything, but just a little bit more effort.
Hungrier.
Yeah. Big up yourself and thank you for joining us, Kevin.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to take advantage of this halftime and visit the concessionaire stand, aka my fridge. I'll be back.
okay. Chris Mussing, what's happened to Jamaica? You're gonna lose to all and then show up with all the players to play Canada. Um, I think what's happening with Jamaica right now is that we have a squad of 35 players because we cannot our full team cannot travel to certain countries. So I think it's causing a bit of confusion. It's like we have two different teams playing a home team and an away team, and the guys that play the home game, a lot of them are debutants, are playing the second or third game. Um, those guys have bigger names, but the performance was a lot lower in standard than what we're seeing here today. Simply because the guys that are playing here today play a lot more football together. This is the core of the team. You understand? And you build around your core, and then you add additional players to that. You don't just have a separate team of bare new guys just come and play a World Cup qualifier. It's a World Cup qualifier. Um, so that is what's happening now. A part of the problem also is the travel restrictions out of the UK. So players that are based in the UK cannot travel to Costa Rica or Mexico because they are red listed countries. Meaning that if you travel there and you go back to the UK, you have to quarantine for almost 2 weeks. And the English Premier League clubs decided they wouldn't allow their players to go. You know what I mean? Or wouldn't are against it. So that is the situation that we are in now. Hopefully, when the next round of games come around, they'll find a solution and can put together one team, one property. You know what I mean? All right. Next comment. Chris. Oh, same. Chris is saying, and it feels like it's a 1-1. Antonio cannot go to Panama or Mexico. If Canada isn't red listed by the UK, he will be going to the UK. He will be going to Canada. He will be on the plane to Canada, as well as the other English-based players. All right, let's check some more comments. We need to worry more about our defense because most of Rica's attacks are hitting the target. We can't be careless in the attack. I think we need to be more conscious of how far we're pushing up because a couple times we've been caught high. You know what I mean? So we good with the UK. We vaccinated in Canada. Um, well, can look forward to having the full strength team come play you guys, and hopefully by that time they'll have some sort of chemistry. Okay. Mm. All right, guys. Let's do a quick stat check to see how things stand so far. So at halftime, right? Still the same percentage. in terms of possession, 57 to 43. Total shots, no, it's actually 55 to 45. Total shots, seven apiece. Costa Rica has 4 on target. Jamaica has none. Shots off target, 4 for Jamaica. Costa Rica has 3. Jamaica has 3 block shots. Costa Rica has none. All right. We have 3 corner kicks. They still haven't gotten one. We've been caught offside 3 times. They've been caught offside once. We've committed 7 fouls. They've committed 4. We have 1 yellow card. They have 0. All right. Passes 261 to 210. Accurate passes, they have a 82% accurate passes. We have 80. So they have 215 accurate passes to our 167. So we are not winning, but we are not playing as terrible as we did in the first 2 games. All right. 47 people in the live. Like it up, guys. And if you don't subscribe, subscribe now. All right. What Chris was about, maybe need to come to Kingston, Canada. That will be a big match. I don't understand what you're saying there, Chris. Try drop that back in. Oh, you need to come to Kingston October. Okay. We welcome you as long as you're vaccinated. Radcliffe is saying Captain Burrell once said it's only an overseas coach that can bring us to the World Cup. Yeah. I would have to think about that one, but coming out of the Panama match and seeing the difference in a level in a tactics with the Panama coach, Mr. Christiansen, um, was able to implement with his team, and then compare that to how our team played under the instructions from Tapa, you might have a point. You know what I mean? You might have a point. Let's check some more of these. What Chris says about Davis. Davis is at Bayern Munich, left back to Bayern because he's hurt his knee, but we killed El Salvador 3-0. Okay. Canada is a good team, man. You know what I mean? Canada is a good team. They've come a long way. I think they have a good system. They have a couple good players, but the funny thing about that one is, if you look at star names at depth, Jamaica probably have like more big names. You know what I mean? But Davies is definitely a quality player. Probably one of the biggest names in a Concacaf. But boy, that's a difference when you have a system and when you just have a bag of names on a list. You know what I mean? It takes a while for that list of names to become a team. You know what I mean? All right, let's check some more comments. Lots of young players of Haitian and African and Jamaican descent. So thank you. Oh, that's in Canada. Yeah, man. Jafar B. There's plenty of good black coaches in England, like Chris Hutton at Forest and Darren Moore at Sheffield Wednesday. The thing I think with our federation is, do they want to first of all pay that level of manager or coach, and secondly, do they want to make the adjustments to bring the program forward, or do they want to still stuck in the 80s 90s formula what they might try using at 2020 2021? You know what I mean? So that's a really the thing. Jafar B. Um, is a coach going to want to come into this level of, for lack of a better word, incompetence, and put them career and them work and them reputation at risk. I have to think about those things. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Here what I want you to do now. Drop your predicted score. How you think it'll go finish? Right? 40 people in the live, like up the live. You know what I mean? The teams are coming back out onto the field now. Commentator, wait. We're gonna need wait for come give it a live play by play as players come back out onto the field. So far no changes to speak of. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So do I think that if we can come back in this game, yes. If we can put the ball on the ground, like I was saying earlier, a little bit more composure, try to stay closer to the opposition. Costa Rica haven't been um exactly passing us off the field. You know what I mean? They have been threatening a couple of times when we've been caught high. But apart from that, if we are a little bit more patient, we should be able to get something out of this. I think we can leave out of here with a point. Like I said, drop your scores. Let me know what you think, how it will finish, Chris. Jafar, let me know how you think it will finish. Oh, Chris, I think Chris dropped a 1-1 already. All right, and we're back on the way. So a long ball played long and high into the Costa Rica half. They head it back out, and it's back to Jamaica. Going down their right wing. Ball is out of possession, out of play. Let me say what Radcliffe was say yes or no. I took this thing seriously. Still holding faith for Jamaica 2-1 win. If we were at home, I would have said we could have probably pull it back off. But nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, Radcliffe, and I'd love to see that happen as well. But I would be happy with a 1-1. You know what I mean? All right, now Jamaica back on the attempting to get the ball into the box, a chip pass, but it's cleared easily by Costa Rica, and again, where our recycling possession in our half. Wade.
Yes, sir.
Oh, go on.
There, man.
Okay, return
Long
from the
lines in
break.
the food court, you know?
Long lines in the food court.
Yeah.
Oh! And Jamaica has equalized.
Of course.
Of course. Of course. We're in the money. Nicholson.
Like I told you Nicholson look good, you know.
I
Told Nicholson look good.
Yeah, I told you.
I told you. Nicholson been looking good until you, brother.
Even the chat I said told you. Boy, there is hope. Let's go.
So
Let's
maybe
go.
that 2-1 is quite possible now, I think.
All right, let's go. It's off the face and the shoulder and a little bit of chest. But however it going there, we don't care. So Jamar Nicholson now, the leading goal scorer, the only goal scorer for Jamaica in World Cup qualifiers. One thing though, you know, have to see him in a boy, but he does put them in the back of the net
He's a Jamaican Giroud.
when he's in form. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
luckily he came into this one on form because I think the last game before this he scored a hat trick up in Belgium. All right, guys. So if you're just coming in, 47 people in. Jamaica has just equalized. It's 1-1. 48 minutes gone.
And
It
Jamaica
was
keeping all
Jimmy.
the pressure now inside the Costa Ricans half,
Yeah.
trying to
If
string something
Jamaica can
together.
come out of here with 3 points, the World Cup campaign I wouldn't say back on
Isn't
track,
dead.
but it isn't
It's
dead.
on life support.
Yeah.
They use the defibrillator.
Yeah.
Costa Rica with a nice touch of play now, deep into Jamaica's half, pushing it out on the left flanks. A cross coming in, easily cut out by Speedy. Speedy turns, play with it inside the box. Alvas with a no nonsense clearance, but it only goes as far as the Costa Rican defender. Now, push wide to the Costa Rican right back, Mr. Blanco. Costa Rica still recycling the ball around the back, trying to find an opening in Jamaica's setup. Alvos with a crushing tackle, and the referee quickly calls a foul.
All right. So nobody there have to ask the score when them come in. All right. Costa Rica 1, Jamaica 1. Score on screen. All right, guys. 45 people watching. Like up the live as you come in. All right. So Jamaica just equalized about 3 minutes ago, but now we have some defensive work to do as Costa Rica look to float the ball into our 18-yard box and
Have
goes
wasted it.
directly
Goal kick
out
to
of play.
Jamaica.
Yeah. So we need to do the same thing again. Rinse and repeat.
Watching replays of Mr. Nicholson's goal though.
Yeah, man.
Was it an intentional shoulder to throw off the keeper maybe?
Yeah.
You got lucky there, Mr. Nicholson, but you look good doing it.
Anyway, it gets in it going. You know what I mean?
Oh, exactly.
It's
Jamaica
just bring me back to that missed chance by Maggie.
Oh, nice footwork by Nicholson as he dribbles past two. Oh, call for offside it would appear. But beautiful work there by Mr. Nicholson. Carrying the ball out of the touchline. Yes, the ball
Out of play. That one going out of play there. So yeah, wait.
Looks a little rattled.
Yeah, man, and we need to take advantage of that now.
Turning over the ball quite easily now, but Jamaica also not doing much with these turnovers. Costa Rica playing with it in their half, trying to work up something in the midfield, easily walking into Jamaica's territory through the midfield unchallenged. Deep cross into the box, wayward, and is out for a goal kick. Blake turning, looking on the midfield and beckoning as if to say, why were they able to come in so easily? They need to push up more. Joel.
Everald wants to know who scored for Jamaica in the match. Shamar Nicholson. Shamar Nicholson, bro. Jafar B has to keep the pressure on and don't go shy. Yeah, but we don't want to get caught high either. So we just have to be conscious of that. We definitely can go for the 3 points, but we don't want to lose all. You know what I mean? 1 point now the much for we at this point, but it's better than no point. You know what I mean? The last time I think we missed qualification by 1 point. Or we were or by goal difference, if I don't remember is which one, but it was something really close.
Tapper animated on the touchline, trying to give some instructions, some more fine tuning as the
Yeah.
taxi takes the throw in into the Costa Rican's half. Pushes it wide on the flanks and gives Mr. Fleming some work to do, who loses out to the Costa Rican defender, Mr. Blanco clears and only finds Mr. Grant, ricocheting the ball back to Tyreek. It's now with Tyreek McGee. Tyreek McGee to Fleming. Fleming to Burke. Dance Nicholson. Nicholson dancing out to Taxi. Taxi tries to get it to McGee, but it is cleared by the Costa Rican defender. Recovered
Can
by
tell
Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant battling hard in the midfield. Wins it for Jamaica. Gives it to Flemings, but I see the ref is making a substitution sign. Am I correct there? What happened
yeah.
there? Good battling by Mr. Grant.
Yeah, man. Mr. Grant definitely brings stability to the teeth. When you see the difference when you have a spine,
Yeah,
you notice that nothing has come down the middle.
definitely. And I asked you about his performance earlier, and you were giving a vote of confidence. He must have heard you and decided to say, see, this is what I've done, this is what the league is talking about.
Yeah, man. Because his role isn't to be ooh,
Yeah,
just a little bit too much.
that was tricky. That was, I think, that came off of the training ground. Deep
Yeah.
ball into the box by Mr. Lawrence, almost pounced upon by Mr. Nicholson or Mr. Burke, but it was well read by the keeper. Now Costa Rica
Yeah.
trying to counter deep into our box. They've walked into the Jamaica's 30 yard. Now they're recycling the ball back out, trying to break down Jamaica's defense. Costa Rica now brings it all the way back to the top of the Jamaicans' half, who by now have all recovered back in defensive
Yes.
formations, keeping the shape well. Jamaica has broken play through Mr. Fleming, but Costa Rica now has a throw in. Costa Rica trying to play from the defense, ball all the way back, trying to come out with Brian Ruiz. Finds Marin on the wing, back to Ruiz. Ruiz takes a long shot out, but is pounced upon by Mr. Blake. Blake with a
Leon
quick.
Burrell is saying he remembers in '97 we were poor after the first 5 matches. It's how you finish group, not how you start. You need to beat Mexico at home and Panama
True,
away.
true way to
Um,
keep positive.
yeah, the Mexico game. To be honest with you, Leon, I never considered thing there. I never count it amongst my points. I was counting 4 points coming out of these 3 matches. To be
Panama
realistic,
being three.
Panama being 3 and Costa Rica being 1 point. Um, so far it looks like it's going to plan, except for that Panama game, and a lot of that was down to decisions made by the management. So yeah,
Costa
um,
Rica with a breaking ball down,
I
but
think the difference
intercepted
with
by
no,
Mr.
yeah, go on,
Grant.
Joe. I
Given
think the
away
difference,
there by Tyreek McGee. Tyreek McGee has been sloppy today in the
yeah,
line.
I think the difference with now and 97, 98 though, Leon Burrell, is the amount of quality teams that are
That are
on the hunt.
in Concacaf now.
Yeah, in the hunt. Like,
Canada
um,
coming up as a powerhouse slowly but
yeah,
surely.
yeah,
We have teams like Panama looking
really
like
good.
a real good out of nowhere.
They thrashed us, but they were a pleasure to watch as a team. You know what I mean?
Very much so.
You know what I mean?
Very much so.
All right, so Jamaica going through that little thing again where the things get a little bit scrappy. For good turn there. Jamaica onto something here. Can they hold on to possession?
Tyreek working magic with in the midfield. Back to
Yeah.
Fleming. Fleming wide to Lawrence. Lawrence puts in a nice cross into the box. Misses Mr. Burke. Misses Mr. Nicholson onto Burke. Burke recycles to Nicholson. Nicholson gives away the ball in the box. Dancing
Costa
on
Rica on
midfielder.
the counter attack
Now
now.
Costa Rica swings a
Jamaicans
counter wide
recovering
to
into their
Blanco.
own half.
Blanco turns, looks, and finds the ball back to all the way back to the defender. Now it's back on the wing with the danger man, Mr. Ruiz. Turns and finds the goal scorer, Marin. Marin recycles it back into the defense. Good block there by Mr. Fleming, but the ref has called for a foul on the box. Is
On
he
Grant.
reaching for a card for Mr. Lowe? No, he's reaching for his
It's low.
spray.
Yeah.
Mr. Lowe, yes,
Dangerous
sorry.
position though. Very dangerous position.
Yeah, and late. Very late.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well,
he
we
was
definitely
taking
seen
the ball.
some leadership qualities from Anthony Grant here.
I think everybody has stepped up tonight. I mean, even though I'm calling for Burke's change, he has fought well.
The score is 1-1. Leon Duncan. Big up all Leons. We have all heap of Leons. Big up Leon, Everall. Who else there? Chris, Jafar B. You know what I mean? Guys, jump in on the comment section. Let your thoughts be heard. You know what I mean?
And
We're
hit up
not the
that
too
like
bad.
button. Beat up that like button.
Yeah, we're not the too bad. We're away from home. Costa Rica is in a dangerous position now, though, so we have to sort out our defending.
Costa Rican legend is over the ball, trying to.
Yeah, this is a perfect cut for a direct kick. All right, Wall does its job, and the defense clears.
Mr. Ruiz.
Right. Ball sent way upfield. Back Costa Rica now, back in our half of the ball. All right, 60 people watching, guys. Like up the live. Remember, like it up. And if you don't subscribe yet, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Jamaica have the ball in their own half. Mariappa doing a little bit too much with it. Gives the ball directly to Joel Campbell, it seems. No. Whoa, that was a bit harsh there. Hopefully you got the ball. And now Costa Rica has a corner. I think this might be their first corner.
Yes, Mr. Marin, the goal scorer, swings the ball in. Blake comes out, punches. Now the ball is with Speedy. Speedy looking to carry the ball and hold it up. Pushes it to Nicholson. Nicholson spreads it wide to Mr. Fleming, who is wide open. Has a man on it, goes unselfishly, tries to find the cross, but Mr. Blanco, who has been excellent all night, comes all the way back to recover after taking the corner kick.
Yeah, man.
He read that totally well.
Jamaica in a world of space. Oh my God. What a counter. Yeah, man, Blanco definitely I keep them out.
Yeah, man, Blanco has been excellent.
Blanco, because listen, you know, say a little patience though. All them have to just pull back the ball and wait for Blanco run past and put it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Leon
Costa
Duncan
Rica has cleared the lines and now has a throw-in the middle of the pitch. Jamaica now trying to reorganize themselves. Deep into the 62nd minute as we approach the 63rd minute, Costa Rica now playing the ball from out the back. Jamaica now recovers with Grant, trying to make a counter. Grant skips past one, sloppily given to Nicholson, who is harshly tackled, but no foul given by the ref. Now Mr. Marin has the ball, plays it all the way back to his defender.
Unruly done the same feel like the one I got end 2-1.
I feel in a 2-1 twin unruly.
Yeah.
2-1 Jamaica, is the Ramadan.
Yeah.
Joel Campbell spreads it wide to Blanco. Blanco looking to cross. Jamaica recovers, pushes it all the way back to the defender. Defender now puts it in the middle to Brian Ruiz. Brian Ruiz tries to skip into the box, but is met by a Jamaican contingent of Mariapa and Low. Costa Rica now spreads the ball wide, trying to work something in to the boxes deep into Jamaica's half. Sends in across. Mr. Low gets down for his name and goes low for a diving shot to clear the ball out. Costa Rica with another cross in. Skips off the back of Mr. Powell as Jamaica is very tight defending. Blanco now with the ball with Fleming. Also again tight on him. That seems to be the theme. Fleming almost gives the ball away and does. Costa Rica, woo! Joel Campbell with a gilt-edged opportunity sends it wide of the mark from sloppy work by Jamaica. The gods have favored us there.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Blake to the rescue. Capo.
Wow, that was
Capo.
a terrible giveaway by Fleming. Literally passed the ball into the path of the Costa Rica player.
Marino with the second count for Costa Rica sends in a good cross. Blake again totally recovers and reads the cross, looking for some distribution, not seeing anything he likes, telling Jamaica to push on as Mr. Campbell lurks to see if he can catch the Jamaican keeper off his mark. But I'm sure he'll find out soon enough he won't. That's why he wears a captain handbag. Wide to Mr. Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence to Fleming. Fleming back to Taxi. Taxi is using that 90 octane in his pro box. Cross and Jamaica with another gilt-edged opportunity. Dashed by Mr. Nicholson after taking advantage of the first one. Totally unmarked on the far post. That beautiful 90 octane pro box pass by Kemar Lawrence and totally with
Jesus Christ. How do you miss that, bro?
Mr. Lawrence, excellent work there, sir. That was
excellent pass again by Maggie, but him look like him a run out of gas now. But his ability with the ball is thing there is without question.
Joel Campbell.
Raya asked if we're still a Costapper now. Of course, we're still a Costapper. Tapper dash over 3 points. Tell right.
And you know what?
Big up yourself, Fries.
I want somebody to get this message out to Tapper. I say whether it's you I choose a team or not, bro. I hear your name a call.
Yeah, man. No man tell you for
Exactly. When a man tell you for that, I say, yeah.
Are you the manager or what, bro?
When you know what I mean? Coach to play that side, right? You know, me the coach at that side I play. If you don't like it, fire me. I make sure you
big up yourself, right? I mean, make sure you subscribe, you know. You know what I mean? But yeah, Costa Rica have another free kick again. Trying to look to float another one. Yeah.
It's Mr. Marin for Costa Rica, the 14 goal scorer. He's been on all of their indirect kicks. I mean, he seems to be at a real secret weapon for the Costa Ricans.
Okay. All right, wait, go on run the commentary. Give me 2 minutes.
I'd love to know more about this, Mr. Marin, Jimmy Marin.
Yeah. Well, give me 2 minutes. When I come back, I'll do a stat check here.
Yeah, man, no problem.
All right, go on run it for me. Guys, remember, like up the live, all right? A break in there again. Yeah.
Does his plight in Israel?
Okay.
Very interesting. Yeah, we have a stoppage after a hard tackle on Mr. McGee. Resume play now.
Everall said, give Tapper a break. Let us help boost the team. Stop the negative talk. It's not negative talk. Everall.
You're back. Your
Nothing
video
is
back.
wrong.
I'm not seeing you, Ali. I'm not sure if your video is
Yeah,
back.
I soon trying to talk. It's not ever negative talk ever. Come go back and put on the kettle.
Jamaica now making
But
two changes. Mr. Fleming is off. And it
Blair
looks
Turgot.
like
That's good.
Blair is coming on. Looks like Javon East and Blair Turgot is coming on right now for Jamaica. And immediately Costa Rica tries to spring a quick counter. Working the ball deep into Jamaica's half. Pushing on their left flank. Now playing it round on that left side. Switch off play to the right to Blanco, but intercepted by Blair. Got ahead to it, but the ball is still in the possession of the Costa Ricans, who now plays to Blanco. Blanco sends the ball for Joel Campbell. Back to Blanco. Back to Joel Campbell. Joel Campbell tries to send the ball inside, but is deflected off Blair Turgot. Somehow Brian Ruiz has found the ball inside the Jamaica's box. He dances out and switches play again, switching wide. Alvas Powell tries to cover. Deep cross inside the box. Jamaica gets a noggin to it. Again falls to Blanco. Blanco puts in a low cross inside. Is repelled out by Mr. Mariappa. Ball back with the Costa Rican defenders. They are working hard inside Jamaican's half. Now it's on the right flank, trying to work something through Mr. Marin. Mr. Marin is turning on the right flank, looking, pushes the ball deep into the midfield. Ball switch of play outside to Blanco. Blanco collects comfortably. Blair Turgot on him. Blanco sends in a rather forced cross, and the ball goes out of play. Excellent work there by Mr. Turgot. Obviously, was paying close attention to Mr. Blanco while on the bench, as he gave him no room. Costa Rican coach looking despondent, rubbing his chin, is wondering what should he do now. Blake with the kick, looking to line up his team, runs up and sends a deep, long ball. Ball skips off the top of Mr. Nicholson's head and gives something for Mr. McGee to chase, who was not able to do much. Costa Rica now trying to spring a quick counter, but the 90-octane Pro Box Kemar Lawrence is on top. He now springs a counter, ball to Blair Turgot. Blair Turgot into the Costa Rican half, skipping one tackle, skipping across another. Plays a ball off Mr. Speedy in the middle and bounces off Mr. Grant. Back to Mr. Speedy in the middle. Mr. Speedy to Tyreek McGee. McGee spells the ball wide to Javanis. Javanis plows down the middle, sends in a cross, but it is rather wayward. Poor work there. Oh, it was Alvas Powell, sorry. Thought it was Mr. East, no. Alvas would have very, very, very poor cross into the box. Jamaica had three men inside the box waiting the pounce, and you could see the look of disappointment as that cross went wayward over their heads. Mr. Nicholson trying to press
Yeah,
high.
yeah. Um, we need to settle back down a little bit.
Costa
Patience.
Rica with a lovely through ball. They are on the counter. Joel Campbell has the ball, takes a long shot, and is wide off the post. Joel knew he had a golden opportunity there.
All right, guys. 90 people, 98 people in the live. Like up the live, guys.
Woo!
You know what I mean?
Joel was not far off on the ball, just dipping in and beating Mr. Blake to his far post. As Blake ready to be going wide, the ball did start to dip in the last.
All right, let's check some comments. Michael Thomas is saying, "Great job, keep us current. We still have a great chance if we can get 3 points from this game." Agreed, Michael. We were saying that earlier. If we can get 3 points out of this one, we are back on the road. We're not fully, but some gas in the tank and we're moving. You know what I mean?
Nicholson trying to shepherd Tyree McGee as the Costa Ricans are trying to get him booked for a possible elbow there on Mr. Brenner.
Everall said, what was the positive you get from the English-based players, especially Kemar Roof? I didn't see any positive from that performance, to be honest with you, You understand me? But I need you guys to be realistic. Um, you have a certain quality of player in your squad. It's the same thing with Leon Bailey. Tupper not get the best out of Leon Bailey, I know. Tupper hasn't incorporated Leon Bailey in his team to be the same Leon Bailey that we have at that was at um Leverkusen. You know what I mean?
Costa Rica now with an opportunity inside Jamaica's half, but it was broken up by Mr. Tyreek McGee. Blanca now recovers, working
And if
his way.
yeah, and if you did hear earlier, Everall, what we were saying, and everybody in the chat may remember this as well. We were saying that this team is the core of the Reggae Boys team. You don't just have two different teams playing 3 matches. You keep the core of your team and you implement 2 or 3 players at a time. You know what I mean? You have
Like
5 subs.
four max personnel
Yeah, you
changes.
have 5 subs, so you could have start 2 or 3 and use the others as substitutes. You didn't have experience playing together. You know what I mean?
And it's all about personnel making the system work.
Yeah.
There was no system in that Panama match. We could not, we
Yeah.
were not effective doing anything. Costa Rica now with a change. Mr. Marin seems to be coming off, the goal scorer, the Costa Rican danger man who does his plight out there in Israel. I'm sure some clubs will be looking at him, some bigger superstar clubs. He's a real promise right there, that young baller giving way to Randall Leal.
Okay. Donald Davis is saying, I like the way Jamaica play. All they have to do is play with faith and believe in themselves. They can win. But they must keep focus. Yeah,
True
agreed with
that.
that, Donald. Agree.
Very true.
They can win. You know what I mean? But Costa Rica isn't out of the game either. The game is there for either team to take it.
Tyreek McGee with a wide shot, wide opportunity.
Mm.
Jamaica getting these opportunities and not taking advantage of them. Mr. McGee had one shot earlier. He should have done more with that one. Even though it was at a difficult angle, you already got the sitter. Now that you got the chance to make something out of it. Ball finds a way back to Blanco. Blanco pushes to Joel Campbell up on the right flank. Joel walks it in.
Yeah.
Had Blanco to use him. Push the ball all the way back to the defender. The defender now switches the play. Costa Rica comfortably into the Jamaica's half, but very organized in their own half. Not leaving too much options to the Costa Ricans. Now they try to work something down on the left flank. Through the newcomer, Mr. Leal. Passes it to Ruiz. 1-2, gives the ball right away to Mr. McGee. Mr. McGee looks long. Pushes a nice ball to Nicholson, who is now free. 1-on-1. Nicholson in the box. Beats one and falls on his face. Doing too much, Mr. Nicholson. Check your studs, sir. Wasted opportunity again there by Mr. Nicholson. What a lovely ball from Mr. McGee to spring him. Costa Rica now with the immediate counter attack. But the 90 octane pro box, Mr. Kamara Lawrence cleans up, gives the ball cover to Mr. Blake. Mr. Blake looks for options, pushes the ball in the middle, and finds.
I would say Shamar never have no support. The shot wasn't totally on for him.
No man, when he dragged it back and beat the defender, he
Yeah.
had the net. He could have done so far post. Costa Rica inside the box. Ooh, Joel Campbell looks like is he looking at the ref? No, yes, he's giving the thumbs up to the pass. He's not to the passer. He's not saying that he was fouled.
Okay.
Very close opportunity there for Costa Rica with Joel Campbell in the box. Jamaica now sends the ball long. Blair Turgot trying to keep the ball, hold the ball, fighting off two of the Costa Ricans on the touchline. Still fighting. Blair Turgot fights the ball all the way down. Costa Rica now finally clears their lines.
You
Long
ready for the
ball
stat
out.
check?
What's that?
You ready for the stat check?
Yeah, man.
Possession 56 to 44 in favor of Costa Rica. Shots 12 to 10 target, they have 6, we have 1. Shots off target, they have 5, we have 6. Block shots, they have 1, we have 3. All right. So we have 4 corners, they have 2. We have been offside 3 times, they have been offside once. We have 12 fouls, they have 8, and we have 1 yellow card, they have 0. We have had 2 big chances, they have had 1. We've missed
Yeah,
1 big chances, they haven't missed any. All right.
yeah. We are not taking advantage of our chances, or we'll already be 2-1 up in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. But the good news is, Jamaica Reggae Boy fans, is we are creating the opportunities. We are playing well. The
Yeah.
personal changes that Tapa made have been positive ones. Mr. Turgot being the brighter star of the two changes,
Yeah.
but Mr. East isn't being sloppy either. I think it's just a matter of time. I think now I will look into changing Mr. Nicholson. I think that 1 goal is the most we're going to get out of him, seeing as though he does throw away a guilty opportunity. Maybe we can look to introduce someone else now.
All right, hold on there. Roy Reid say, players win games, not coaches. Campbell, yeah, they were problem. Roy, we not agree with the one there. Football is a team sport, and as much as the players are vital and think they're on the team and play on the field, the instructions coming from the management or the coach is
Well,
just
the
as
Panama
important.
match was evidence of that. That's the
Yeah,
perfect evidence. We had Jamaica's greatest assembled team on the match and ended up in one of the most embarrassing defeats. Is it because of the players, or is it because
yeah,
of tactics?
yeah.
So that answers that question for me there.
Leon says tactics and preparation win games.
Amen,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, man. Cause we see teams with lesser players win games all the time, bro.
Like Panama, for example.
Yeah, man. You
Better
know what I mean?
tactics. Better
Yeah, man.
tactics on the day for sure. They were
Yeah, man.
progressing the ball so well that day. Man, this Blanco for Costa Rica is a powerhouse.
Yeah, man.
Costa Rica now with a nice spell of possession in the Jamaicans half. Ref waving play on from a Blair Turgot foul. As Costa Rica looks to build, now look at they've put too much on the ball, is out for a goal kick. The ref is going back to that foul though. Now he's whistling play on. I think he pointed the spot just to say he noticed it, but it was very soft. Watching
Yeah.
that replay, Mr. Turgot didn't even get to it. Costa Ricans trying to use the dark arts of football now to weigh the clock down.
All right, guys. Now is when we have to worry. If anybody say Fisher warm up, let me know, please.
Oh,
All right.
excellent tackle by Mr. Turgot. Oh, Mr. Blanco with a rash tackle there on Mr. Nicholson. Mr. Nicholson still holding his ankle in pain. Tapa only have 9 minutes. I think Tapa you need to introduce somebody right now, and I think that person needs to be on from Mr. Nicholson. I don't think we're going to get anything else out of Mr. Shamar.
The online watching Jamaica game live, they gave big ups to Canada getting 3 goals.
Costa Rica looking to make a change. It looks like Mr. Brennan now
Yeah.
comes off for a Matariata. I am hoping I'm pronouncing that word right. Costa Rica with another change. Mr. Guzman being introduced for, I'm not sure who was substituted. But we only have 8 minutes now to keep the road to Qatar alive. Costa Rica now giving possession away. No, I'm sorry, no, Jamaica with
Okay.
possession in deep inside Costa Rica's half.
All right. We have 142 people watching the live, guys. Remember, like and share. You know what I mean? Feel free to leave your comments. I'll run through some of them comments here. Jafar B,
But
big up
into the
yourself. You're
box,
there.
Mr. Nicholson with it. Wasted opportunity again. Costa Rica
Oh,
clears their lines.
Jafar B say a world class must say a world class coach would get us to the World Cup, especially in this section we play in international coaches work under the
Oh,
same
we have
problems.
a booking for Mr. Lowe, yellow card tackle, as he
Okay.
cut down the former Arsenal man Joel
Ooh,
Campbell
ooh, yeah. The follow through foot is high.
and studs up.
Yeah,
Mr.
it
Lowe with no protest,
yeah.
just
It
try
could have
to,
been worse.
yeah, just try to pick up Mr. Campbell, dust him off, and retreated hastily from the referee's wrath. Costa Rica now 50 yards out, trying to line up.
Translate this the way. Factoria
Okay, no
Industrial.
low. Something about why they didn't start
Christian.
Bolanos.
Yeah.
He's a player. Something else.
Okay.
No comprendo, señores, ¿sí? Hablando inglés.
Big up yourself, same way. What you blame? Factoria Industrial AC. Industrial Factory AC.
Jamaica with another change. Mr. Grant is now out for Mr. Watson.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the change I'm looking for. That looks like a very negative change. What's your view there, Mr.
Javon Watson?
No. Is it? I think so,
Jesus
yes.
Christ, what's going on here?
Exactly. Very negative change. Now Jamaica with a counter.
Well done there by Mr. Blake. So Topper looking like he definitely will take the 1 point.
What was that? Blair fighting hard. Should have had an appearance in the Panama match.
Yeah.
And showing us why. Jamaica with 5 minutes left to keep the dream alive. Road to Qatar. As Costa Rica now presses into Jamaica's half. Lovely defensive.
Leon Borla said we'll get the translation right. Leon said that's the translation. Thank you, Leon.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's see the translation here. Why they haven't called up Christian Bonales is an ASO player despite his age.
Right.
Okay.
Spanglish and so bad, you know?
Yeah, man. Jafar B said we need the win. Yeah, would I love that. Would I love that. Yeah, to be honest, both sides play a good game. Yeah, man. Nobody no roll over another one. Yeah. Know what I mean?
I think there's an argument. This is Jamaica was a better team tonight.
Mm-hmm.
2 more minutes to make magic happen. Blair Turgot with the wand, trying to show that he's graduated from Hogwarts. Jamaica with an opportunity, and the keeper has saved a shot from Mr. Nicholson, who had Blair Turgot on the opposite side, wide open.
No, that wasn't Blair Turgot. That wasn't Blair Turgot.
It wasn't, was it?
Javon East.
It was Javon East, oh really?
Yeah, man. Javon East, man. Ball it, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Leon Duncan.
Nicholson in the box again with Mr. East. Oh, goal! Gilt-edge chance again. Missed by Jamaica. My God, we're getting...
Oh, my God, how did they miss that?
We're getting these
chances,
people,
get the game for
we're
win.
not taking opportunities. We asked for magic, and we got 2 pieces of magic within the last 2 minutes. Jamaica now only with 3 minutes to find more magic.
Leon, stop talking about penalty. Please do not mention that word. Right? Do not mention that word.
Recycling the ball.
Yeah.
Trying to play out. Jamaica keeping the pressure up, forcing errors.
Yeah, man. I like that, Jafar. I hope you send a message to the players that playing at the last game. And also, I'm saying good message to the Premier and Championship players when they play again because it's one big money, but the local boys are bringing the fire. Yeah, yeah, definitely. You have to put the gauntlet down that when a man come here and putting in full effort and play with passion and heart, like what Chris does say. You know what I mean? Leona says a good save. You talk about Kayla never save. Yeah, man. Where's the Giovanni? Where my boy name Watson?
With that tackle a while ago there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
man.
Costa Rica with a chance. Ooh, nice clearance by Mr. Lowe.
Oof, oof. Boy, one thing with Blake, him not no fear in him, man.
Yeah, man, for
You
sure.
see him come for that a while ago?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Already lose, it make us open for the second, but if you never come fight, we don't know.
Yeah,
Jamaica with
man.
a small opportunity to break, but Costa Rica is looking to recover. Ball back to Navas.
USA is still nil all, Chris, I say. Big up yourself, Chris, for keeping us.
Jamaica with 1 more minute of regulation time to try and keep the road to Qatar a more brightly paved road. Currently,
Yeah,
it's one filled with potholes, but we're looking for that goal to grant pavement to make the road to Qatar even better.
yeah,
Costa Rica now with the ball. Joel Campbell pushes it wide. Now, the number 17, Mr. Lal, who was just introduced not too long ago, dances with the ball. Tries to work his way back to the middle. Links up with, who's that, Mourinho. Now the ball with Mr. East. Mr. East carrying the ball with Shamar Nicholson to his left, being pulled
yes.
down and
Oh,
spotted by Brian Ruiz.
referee. Jesus, the man, I maul him.
Ruiz with a professional foul on Mr. Javan East, pulling him
we, we're,
down.
we're going into extra time now. We're just in 90 minutes. That's how much time left. Diane, bro.
Come on, Javan. That is the thing we all dream about as children wearing that jersey. Come on, man. Should have finished that one. Brian Ruiz with a yellow card. Costa Rica with another change. Number 19 coming on now. Not sure who he's replacing as yet. But he's a burly one, looking probably to shore up the defense as Costa Rica knows we are a threat right now. And Shamar Nicholson comes off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who is being introduced to Jamaica, but I think this change is 5 minutes late. Even though he did have a good bout of play, giving a pass off to Mr. East. He missed a sitter just before that one. And now it looks like Mr. Williams is on.
All right, guys. We have 202 people watching the live. Remember to like and subscribe because we'll be covering the entire World Cup campaign, and we also drop daily updates. So just become a part of the family. We keep you in the loop. We cover all sports, football, track and field, even the sports that are not so popular. We cover those as well. You know what I mean?
Long ball in. Javon East is inside Costa Rica's box. Oh, and he's been
Offside.
flagged for offside.
Offside.
With only 1 minute left of the regulation, Jamaica's
Let
hopes
me check
are
some of these comments. So
calling for
we're into stoppage time now.
yeah, with only 1 minute left.
Yeah, we're into the 1 minute of stoppage time left.
Costa Rica deep into Jamaica's box.
Yeah.
Scrappily trying to create things. Broken up by Jamaica. Recovered by Mr. Turgot, but clatters into a Costa Rican defender, but Jamaica recovers the ball. Ball now with Javon East. Looking to play.
And loses
But he's
possession.
double team and loses possession. Costa Rica with a quick attack to Joel Campbell. Joel Campbell trying to make something happen. Skips past Javon East.
Just seconds remaining, Leon. Just seconds of the 3 minutes of extra time remaining.
Ball now, long ball into the box from Blanco. Headed
Easily collected by the keeper.
And now we are in the final 10 seconds of the added time. Now we're up to the mercy of the
referee. So it seems like we're escaping Costa Rica with a point.
I would have it to say Costa Rica is the one who are escaping with a point because Jamaica had more than one guilty.
The better opportunities, I would say.
Yeah. One last long ball into the box as Mr. Williams is keeping it out there. Tries to play it to Blair Turgot. Blair Turgot
picks up a yellow card.
Out for Costa Rican throw and receives a yellow card. I don't know what Mr. Turgot did there, but the referee did not like it.
Yeah.
And Costa Rica now has the ball with no more time remaining of stoppage time. Navas now looks to play it long.
Steve Blake, is this real? Look at this on the screen, Wade. Steve Blake, is that real?
Wow.
Wow.
So that means this group is wide open then.
Wow.
I mean, 3 points tonight would have been crucial.
Chris, give us an update on the Mexico score, please. Because Chris will follow everything, Chris is from Canada. Chris, thank you for joining us as well. And also, do a thing then, Ooh, yeah, it's real. Honduras won.
All right, and that's it. The referee calls it off.
Mexico draw, USA lose.
Wow. Wow, we should have gotten 3 points here. We really should have gotten 3 points here.
Yeah, but we will take that. We will take that. All right, so we're gonna look at the Mexico draw, USA lose. We're gonna look at the thing there. The final stats and stuff. And then do a quick recap. We have 225 people watching. Guys, remember, like, subscribe, you know what I mean? Use up the comment section. Because now we're going to have a little discussion about what we just watched. What Chris has said? Mexico, Canada, Panama, Jamaica, 4th, USA out prediction.
The USA-Honduras match is only 30 minutes gone in that match, so USA with plenty of time.
Okay. 28 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
US, don't count that none. I thought all matches started at the same time. Shouldn't they?
I don't know. Maybe they had some delays or something.
All right. So guys, we come out of Costa Rica with 1 point. All right. We have our first point of the campaign in our third match. Shamar Nicholson finished with a rating of 7.3. Speedy Williams also got a 7.3. Andre Blake, though, high score 8.0. Damon Lowe again, 7.0. Kemar Lawrence got a 8.2. He provided that assist. Junior Fleming and Corey Burke got 6.3s. Very low ratings. Tyreek McGee got a 6.8. Alvos Powell a 6.7. Mariapa 6.7 as well. Overall, the team got a 6.91. Costa Rica's team rating was a 6.98. Their highest ranked player was Carlos Borges, 7.5. No, it's Jimmy Marine actually at 7.9.
Yeah, man, the goal scorer there.
Yeah, I'm looking for. They only rate Blanco at 6.5 though. That's strange. Duarte and is 7.1. Francisco Calvo gets a 7.4. Kayla Navis only gets a 6.5. Jefferson Brenes 6.9. Joel Campbell 6.9. I would have give Joel Campbell a lower rating. I think
I agree with you 100%.
yeah.
Brenner was much more effective in the
Mm,
match than he was.
yeah. Brian Ruiz gets a 6.5.
That's about right.
Yeah. Let me check out these things now. The final possession stats and them thing there. 57-43 in favor of Costa Rica. Total shots they had 14, we had 11. Shots on target 7-2. Shots off target 5-6 in favor of Jamaica. We had more shots, not really in favor. It was not really a good stat, but we had more shots off target. They had more shots on target. So they had the 7 shots on target. We only had 2. Block shots, 3 block shots we had, and they had 2 block shots. Corner kicks we had 4. They had 2. They really didn't get any corner kicks until like halfway through the second half. Offside for them once. We were offside 5 times. We had 16 fouls. They had 10. We had 3 yellow cards. They had 1. All right. Wait. So what do you think now? Let's start. Let's think there. Talk first of all. Costa Rica. Um, should we take confidence from the Reggae Boys' performance, or is it that this Costa Rica team is that poor?
No man, we should take confidence. Um, the only thing missing from that match was finishing.
Yeah.
You know, we created chances. We looked like a totally different team from the Panama match.
Mm-hmm.
We looked like we knew what we are doing, and it was unfortunate that we didn't take chances from even the first half. If Tyreek
Yeah.
McGee scores that goal, we're talking about a different match. And
Yeah.
that was just one of 2 opportunities he got before being substituted, and more chances were created after that. So tactics, you have to say, was right today.
Yeah.
It's really now definitely the players didn't finish their dinner.
Yeah. I think another thing we have forgetting there about is kind of fair about, and it just come to my mind is um is it too soon to expect those new players to be able to execute Tapa's tactics
Definitely,
rather than a team that knows the coach and the coach knows the team better?
definitely.
You understand? Um,
Not to mention speaks the same language.
yeah, and it comes down to like it. I really question if Tapa really wanted to start so many new players in a game, but then talking about the Panama game, because you see the result, you see the difference in performance.
Definitely,
You know what I mean?
definitely see the difference in performance.
Yeah. Um, can Jamaica qualify for the World Cup?
I doubt it. We're now at the bottom of the group with 1 point.
Um, put it this way: they, like I said, the Mexico game. I wasn't expecting any points out of the Mexico game. I think we did better than expected in terms of keeping the game closer. The style of play was terrible. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Style of play was terrible. However, the um the result, we gave up the game in the last minute and a half. We could have came out of that game with a 1 point, and we'd have been sitting on 2 points. The other game now, we literally gave Panama that game.
Yeah,
We gave Panama that game. You know what I mean? Um, Now that we come here and we get a point, I was counting on this point, and I expect this point, but it mustn't be overlooked because this is not a place that we go and get a point or usually come out
very
with a draw
easily.
very easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we will take that. We will take that point. We would have loved the 3 points. You know what I mean?
and let's just hope Honduras keeps this up.
Yeah. Um. Let me run through some comments. Famous youth said they need to be more offensive minded. They were quite offensive. They just
Very
didn't
offensive.
finish. They just didn't finish. I think they need to be more clinical. The JFF should try and get Chris Powell. It's currently assisting England, and I'm sure he would come love to help us out. Okay, Michael. Um, there's a big difference in pay with assisting England and coaching Jamaica, and opportunities, facilities, just the levels that are different. So it's a step down, not a step up. You know what I mean? Career wise. Yeah, sure you'd be the head coach and you'd be in the spotlight, but career wise, you're probably better off sticking with England.
Yeah, because a
Um,
basket to carry water.
yeah. J.A. Rome 876 says Maggie showed up tonight in parts, in bits. You know what I mean? There are little
Let's
things
talk
that
about
he
those
needs to
two
work
goals he
on. But
missed. Let's talk
yeah,
about those two goals he missed. He didn't
yeah,
show up then.
yeah. But he's definitely probably the best passer in the team when Ravel
I'll
isn't
give you
there.
that. I'll give you that. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Um, Mr. Special Edition. Big up yourself, Mr. Special Edition. The short accurate passes made us very dangerous. Glad they stopped the long distance passes. Yes, bro. I have to agree with you on
Definitely.
that. That
Definitely.
killed me in the Mexico and thing the game.
Panama game.
Yeah,
100%.
and I'm
100%
glad you
Batista.
point that out. That is probably the
Special edition.
biggest difference in this game. You know
Big,
yourself?
big point is a special edition.
Yeah, Mr. Special Edition. All right. Man said Lamar Walker look better tonight. The whole team in general look a lot better. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yes. Roger Thompson, big up yourself. Thank you for joining us, Roger. Him said, boy, Eastman get the finisher and Jaja. um,
Boy.
quite a few of the players got opportunities to finish the game for us. And you know what I mean? But it's a step forward. We come out of the first three games not where we want to be honest with you. I think if we lost this game, we would have been a lot more despondent. You know what I mean?
For sure.
For sure, sure.
And I want to say that if we didn't lose Palma that badly, we might have
Yeah,
started a different footing in this match.
yeah,
We would have had a different type of confidence.
yeah. Guys, here the first thing I want you guys to do. Drop your man of the match in the comments. You know what I mean? Go and run through some more of the comments. Andre Howard, thank you for joining us. We could have win. Yes, we
Definitely.
could have. We could have. We could have. But it wasn't a game that we were like totally in charge of. But we could have win because we got the opportunities to win. You know what I mean? But Costa Rica were still dangerous. One link game in said Grant. um yeah, Grant had a good game.
Good game.
Yeah, without being loud about it. And I think that is what you want in your CDM. You know what I mean? Kemar Lawrence, man of the match, Mr. Special Edition.
Good shout.
Yeah, good shout. Sofa score, agree with you too. Sofa score, definitely agree with you. Ian, I say Maggie. All right, big up yourself. Famous youth, I said Tyreek was instrumental in our midfield tonight. Short passes.
Definitely.
Yeah, Tyreek definitely shows a lot of potential. You know what I mean? Definitely. And he has a very high ceiling. We just need him to get more experience and probably a little bit more body and strength. I mean, Marvin, I said, big up yourself, Marvin. Comment gone. Marvin, I said, feel say Maggie. All right, let's see. Roger said Grant played well, but Taxi really put in the work. Next one, I said man of the match, Taxi. You know what I mean?
90 Octane Pro Box.
Coach, man of the match, it must go. Barrington confused. Oh, if we man of the Mashag must go.
From the game
Peter
well.
Crawford as a taxi. All right, Marvin. Big up Marvin. Marvin James. Nicholson should put away one of those shots, but good game.
Yeah,
All
man,
right.
definitely.
All right, Speed Racer. Um, yeah, he definitely should have won that. Put away more than one of the shots, to be honest.
Definitely. Definitely.
Chris said America's still losing, guys.
Yeah, but I got a lot of time, so
Mm. Germany, we ended up leaving Costa Rica with 1 point. We got an 1-1 draw. You know what I mean? What do you think we need to do now, Wade?
I think
Going
we
going
should have
forward.
what we need to be doing is what we should have been doing for the last match, and is bedding down this team, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't change a lot of things in this team. I would keep the back line.
Yeah.
I think Maria Polo, Alvas, and Kemar
Mm-hmm.
covered themselves in glory tonight.
Yeah.
Mariappa, not so much on the first goal, but he did well for the rest of the night, especially
Yeah.
where distribution is concerned. I think we don't highlight his prowess distribution wise as much as we should.
Yeah.
But those guys should be a staple now. Working with Blake,
Mm-hmm.
they understand each other. Let us not change that,
Yeah.
because tinkering with the back line is what made the first goal Costa Rica score on us, right?
Yeah.
Mariappa wasn't sure Low was doing. Low thought Mariappa got into the ball. The
Mm-hmm.
synergy was off. We need to bed down this team where they fully understand each other. They're communicating on an almost telepathic level, and
Yeah.
that's what we need to do.
Yeah, man. Guys, so let me look on the October fixtures in. So on the 7th of October, we play the United States in the United States, right? Um, I don't know how that will go if we are red listed by America. I don't know if they might give the players exemptions, but hopefully we'll be able to carry a full strength team there. We play Canada in Jamaica.
We don't know what
Chris,
happened with Brazil and Argentina.
yeah, Chris, you're going. Sorry, but yeah, go get the full strength team there. So, and I think the mistakes that were made in this first round will be corrected going into the thing there. I think there can be no more faulty team selection. You know what I mean? All right. So after we play Canada the 10th of October. Then after that on the 13th we have Honduras. All right. So that's the round two, right? Honduras in Honduras on the 13th. Before that, we'll have Canada in Jamaica and USA in USA on the 7th of October. So we'll knock out quite a few of the away games in the first 2 months. You know what I mean? The first two rounds, I should say, because I think our hardest away games are
Canada and USA.
Mex- no, Mexico, Costa Rica, and USA. Canada is a hard one too. You know what I mean? But the fact that we got that Azteca trip out of the way off the bat, I think is a good thing. The one bad major sore point is that Panama lost. And I hear somebody say that we have to go to Panama and win, and I don't see that happening. Unless I can't say don't see that happening. I don't see it happening right now unless the form of the team picks up tremendously and we get some amount of consistency, because the quality of players are there. You know what I mean? Um, we played Damian Lowe and Adrian Mariappa in defense tonight, and they made one mistake and let in the goal. But apart from that, they were a solid partnership. You know what I mean? We have Ethan Pinnock and Liam Moore also. So we have four, you know what I mean? Four
Solid
defenders,
defenders.
solid defenders. Hopefully Amari Bell can come back. forgive thing there a proper backup. You know what I mean? But we have players that we can put together a strong team and go forward. It's just for the administration to get out of them own way. You know what I mean? All right,
Definitely.
let's run through some more in the comments here. Mike Jones said we should stick to this team going forward.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree, Mr. Jones.
that's the core of your team. You don't just change out the team and have a whole different set of man playing. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I expect like when the man them a come back from Mexico, I expected to see certain man play again. I expected to see back Damon Low, although him pick up the injury. You know what I mean? I expected to see the same wing backs. I expected to see Anthony Grant. And there was no reason why Anthony Grant should not have played that game. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's famous youth say we need to finish our chances. Mike Jones said we just need a strategy. We weren't too bad today. Like like Tigner said, we definitely played better short passes today. That long ball strategy went out the window, and thank God for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Thank
Mr.
God we got
Special
rid of it.
Edition.
Yeah, man, it's a special edition. Dayman our best defender, without a doubt. Right now, Dayman are the best defender, most comfortable playing in this region for us. Marvin, I say yes, agree. This team should be the core and keep the chemistry going. Marvin, you want to come on, come talk to the people? Okay, I'll send you the link if you need it, you know. Um, Mike Jones, I still believe we can make the World Cup. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, Mike. You know what I mean? Um, just a uptick in form, and we should be on our way. You know what I mean? On our way to not on our way to the World Cup, but on our way to being competitive in the group.
Yeah, we
Uh,
definitely have to beat out Canada, Mikey. We definitely have
yeah,
to claim a big scalp. That is for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, and it is in us. All right, Maggie and Grant made the difference. Yes. Yeah, bearing accessories. Big up yourself. You know what I mean? Atiba Hutchinson, big first goal tonight. Okay. Um, that now have nothing to do with this, Chris. Big up yourself, same way. Steve
Marvin,
Blake.
we're going to hold it to that in Marvin.
Hmm?
Marvin's the next game in Wembley for sure. We're holding to that.
Okay. All right. Um, Steve Blake, Maggie have the right chemistry for the team. Need more games. Yeah, him need a little bit more experience and a little bit more steel.
Yeah, definitely more experience. He needs to be more measured in his decision making.
Okay.
Christmas is
Renee
must be a
Allen.
Canadian, eh?
Yeah, Christmas in man, I talk about have a completely different conversation that we are at this.
Chris, you need to ease up off that maple. Yeah.
But Chris, thank you for joining us still, because you stayed through the whole game and you kept us up to date. Uh, Chris never give too much info. Oh boy. No man, keep it coming. We want to know about that USA score. So let us know about that USA score. That's your job. You have one job.
Yes, Jacob Miller, we need to play with some sting. You're very right. We
Yeah.
need to really be more aggressive.
Simone McFarlane, you missed the match. Hush, 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 hush,
Why? I
hush.
can't believe that one.
Yeah, because you usually here with us, man.
Yeah, we missed you, Simone.
I know Wade missed you.
Definitely.
Chris, I laugh. All right. Let's see where we are now. All right. So, guys, I want to thank you for joining us. You know what I mean? It was a rough first round of games. You know what I mean? Um, we leave the first three games with 1 point. Um, I am somewhat disappointed. As I'm sure you all are. But we move on. I think it would have been worse if we left with 0 points. You know what I mean? But let's hopefully we can pick up a victory where they don't expect us to pick it up. You know what I mean? Because we were close to picking up a point in Mexico. Um, so let's hope Setapa can sort out what we need for tap into. Some tapping. But yeah. So we can get some tipper tapper, a joke. Let me
Exactly.
start now with it. Let me start with the terrible jokes. But yeah, hopefully the coach can sort out himself. Not be pressured into making any silly decisions. And we can pick up some points because definitely the talent is there, both local and UK. I don't want us to start dealing with this thing like two teams because that was the first mistake from JFF. You know what I mean? The two-team thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's only gonna create the division, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the man them did come back from Mexico, you should have played who was fit and ready to play from the Mexico game.
We should have been carrying the team from that
Mm.
Saudi Arabia,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I guess at this point now we can't really cry about that. We just have to focus on what we have and move forward, I think.
yeah, yeah. All right. So, guys, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Um, we'll be back with more content and more World Cup watch alongs in October. All right. But we post content daily. So remember, like and subscribe and give it a like before you leave out. All right. We'll see you next time.